to the Natural Hair Podcast, giving you the lowdown on the black hair experience. Today we have Shayna Marie. Hey girl.
Hi friends, thanks for having me.
Yes, no, thank you for being here.
Very exciting, and you've got a very cute salon.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
Very cute. You are a DJ.
That I am.
Radio presenter.
That I am.
On Capital Xtra.
Yes, yeah,
Girl.
Capital Xtra.
Yes, what's that like?
Good, yeah, great. I have been on Xtra for, I think it's coming up to 4 years now. It'll be 4 years at the end of this year, 2022. And I've been a DJ for maybe about 6 or 7 years. I've been doing radio for maybe about 8 years. All the numbers like muddle into one after a while, but it's good. It's really good. Yeah, I've been an Extra for like 4 years now, loving life. Do the breakfast show and a Friday night mix show.
Can I just jump in and say that you started off with the Friday night mix show, right?
Yeah. So when I first got the job at Capital Xtra, I started off with a Friday night mix show and a Saturday morning show with a co-host. And then that was like at the beginning of 2019. So yeah, I started doing that. I had 2 shows a week and it was like all very exciting because Capital Xtra was like, that was like, okay, that's the goal. That's what you're going to get to. It was like, yes, oh my God, I'm on the station. Oh my God, they gave me a job. They let me speak here. Nice. So yeah, I was doing that for about 9 months. And then me and my co-host got the breakfast show.
9 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
9 months. It was like...
Yeah, let's not downplay that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you go from like a weekend kind of show to the breakfast show?
I didn't even know how I did that because I was new to the station as well. So the girl I used to work with, her name's Yinka, she was there for, I think, 3.5 years prior to me joining. So, and she'd been doing 5 days a week. So she was like established on the station and she'd like, you know, knew what to do and what to say. And I was like brand new, like, okay, so where is the toilets in this office? I don't know where I'm going. I'm here like twice a week. This is crazy. And then, yeah, after 9 months, you got the breakfast show. But we were working towards that. We became a duo with the intention that we wanted to get the breakfast show. So that was the plan. The plan for them, they knew that from the jump.
Did
and
you
I was
know
like,
it?
When I kind of got there, I was told quite quickly, but I was like, oh, so what if I didn't want to do breakfast? Obviously I did. But they just got me here and was like, okay, so by the way, the plan is to do this. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So very blessed, very thankful. But it was like a nut.
What was that adjustment like? Like, how did you feel? Did you feel like you deserved it? Did you feel like it was just handed to you? Was you prepared? Like, what was
I don't think I was prepared. And because I did before I got Xtra, I did radio for, it must have been about 4 or 5 years. I was at a smaller pirate station for like the first year of my career. And I was at a community station for about 4 years. And I did breakfast there by myself. I did a mix show there as well. And that was like, at community radio, you're really learning, you're really trying new things, trying to build yourself, your career, your skills. So in the lead up, I was doing the work that contributed to me getting the job. But still, sometimes when you get things that you've been working for, you don't really realize it. It's kind of like, it feels like it's just been handed to you. Yeah. But I have been working. That's right. So at first, I was a bit like, oh my God, I just got here. Oh my God, I just got the job. This is so big. What am I meant to do? I don't necessarily deserve this yet. Or I shouldn't be here right now. It should be someone else. But, you know, you have to shake that off after a while. It took me a little while, but you shake it off and then you know, understand who the hell you are and what you've done to get to this point.
We were speaking when you got your hair done about like just forgetting the path that you've taken and that you actually have done the groundwork. You did all of the things that's required to be in that position. But do you think it was like the brand that maybe made you think it was bigger than what it is?
Yeah, it's like, because when you do the steps, you know, you do the steps and it takes however long it takes. It's like I started at Pirate Radio and I did that for a year and I did 1 show a week with the co-hosts and it was like, okay, you're practicing, you're trying 1 show a week. Then you take another step and it's like, okay, you do 2 shows a week and you're doing bits and bobs and bobs. And obviously the aim is always to get on the national radio station. That's always like the goal. Then once you get there, it's like, okay, cool, I'm here, I want to stay here, I want to do these shows. And then for a lot of other people, it was overnights, slowly fed into daytime, slowly filtered into the show that's comfortable for them. Some people have been doing overnights at different stations for like years, and that's what they like. That's what they love. That's where they thrive, because maybe that's the chance that they get to, you know, really show who they are. But at that station, it was like you come and you do overnights, you do like cover, and then you weave your way in. And because it was such a big platform and such a big audience, it was like, okay, cool, you're on this new station, congratulations. You have got this new show, congratulations. You are a female-headed duo, congratulations. You are 2 black women, congratulations. There was a lot of things that came at once, and I was like, ooh, okay, this is a lot. So it was like the weight of the station behind me, because this was a big deal for me. And then everything else that came with it, it was like, whoa, this is mad. But
yeah.
What were the people like in your friendship groups, your family? You know, did you have the support from those people? Were they excited? Did you drop any friends? Because I know sometimes when you level up in life, you drop some people. Yeah. Did you go through any of that? Or was everyone behind you?
When at the start, I think like everyone was behind me. Like I'm lucky to have a really good like knit of friends that are like family, that will ride for me and will ride for each other. Right. And I feel like everyone, because I just did radio. Everyone was like, oh, she just does radio. Like, it's just kind of like, she goes to radio every day and she like works here and she does this, whatever. Then when I got the station, people were like, oh wait, you really do radio? Like you really...
Isn't that funny?
Like you really do radio? And it's like, yeah. So I got a lot of friends who are my close friends who are in the industry as well. And I have friends who are outside the industry who've been my friends for years. So when I kind of got their job, they were like, wait, what station? Like on the radio, like what? So for them it didn't register really, because they didn't really listen to radio. They didn't really it wasn't their love like it's my love, which is understandable, but and once I explained, they were like, oh my God, radio. And now they use it as like, do you know who she is? We're getting into the club. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, no, they were amazing.
Cash in that radio, boy.
Yeah, like, she's on the radio. She's on the radio. You're here on the radio.
So when did you know that this is what you wanted to do? Like, when was it?
I think it was quite early on in my career. Like when I was a teenager, when I was early 20s, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was kind of just working like loads of part-time jobs. I was studying, I went to college, I went to university, and just like floating about life, just like, oh yeah, whatever falls into my lap, it all fall into my lap, and it was fine. And then I think when I was 20, I started radio at the smaller station, and then quite quickly I was like, this is so much fun. Like, and I just enjoyed it. It wasn't like, okay, I want to be on this station, I want to do this show, I want to be on this times a week. I just enjoyed it. So I think, yeah, from early on when I realized that I really, really like it and I want to do more of it, that's when it just became more. So I just found myself doing more. And then eventually it became like, oh, okay, so I can get paid for this. I can do this as an actual job. But from quite early on, it was just like, I really love doing this. I really want to do this more. Let's just see what we can do.
Cool. So, you said you was floating around. I would say you've been pretty active. Yeah. Because you have gone to college, you've gone to uni. Yeah. So what was it that made you do that? Was it a career that you wanted to follow? Was it parents? Like, what made you go to uni?
Yeah. I think it was... yeah, like parents and family, and then just the next logical step of education.
Well, what's your background?
While
we're talking about parents.
My mum's family are Jamaican, and my dad's family are Liberian. So my dad was born and raised in Liberia, and then he came here when he was like a teenager. And yeah, mum was born here, but mum's parents were born in Jamaica.
You had no choice.
I didn't really. It was like, you're going to university. You had no choice. You're going to university. And as being the first in the family to go to uni as well, it's like, oh wow, well you're gonna go to university. I think my granddad did on my dad's side, but the first like kid of mine.
Your university photos are still
that's what I said earlier. Yeah, like I gave my grands their photos. Yeah. And everyone has it in their wallet, and it's like everyone's fine, everyone's happy.
Everyone's got key rings.
Yeah, I did the do. So I did the do, but it wasn't. I didn't even know. I remember when everyone was like applying for universities at college, and it was like UCAS and applications or whatever, and I was like, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys doing? And everyone was applying, and I was like, okay, whatever. And I feel like I applied so late. I was so slapdash about it. I picked my uni, I picked my course. I was like, yeah, sure, this sounds like fun.
What did you study?
Business management.
Hey.
Business management.
Have you used?
No. I have not. Honestly.
Tell him that lie.
I know. Yes, I've got I look at the textbooks every day. Yeah. I have not. Not at all. Hoping that it will come into use one day in my life. And I have the degree, so it's great. And I'm like,
is there not an element of business though to what you're doing?
I guess, yeah. Now I am like a business. It's weird in the way of self-employed, like freelance work runs. But yeah, so I have my own business and I'm an employee of that business. So it's in a nutshell, yes. Yeah. But I guess because I'm like, oh my God, it's so fun. And just so, you forget that it's like, it's actually hard work. But I guess, yeah, in some parts of my life it is, of course. It does come in handy. Yeah. But also I have an accountant who does some boring stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Do you still feel like you're floating in life, but you get to do what you love?
Less floaty.
Okay.
Yeah, less floaty. But it does, sometimes I'm like, it does feel, because I just enjoy it so much. It is like, this is what I do.
This is my life? Oh my God. I need to pinch myself.
Yeah. And obviously it's not always airs and graces and fairyland.
Of
obviously
course.
Work is work. But yeah, I feel more grounded now and like I have more direction and I'm on a path. But it's still a very enjoyable one.
What was the first thing that made you go to radio? Like, how did you get the job with the community radio show?
I saw an advert on Twitter.
Okay.
Like I didn't follow the person. Honestly, it was just delivered to me and it was meant to be. I saw an advert on Twitter for a UK music platform that were looking to bring their platform to radio. They wanted hosts to do that. Right. And I had no experience in radio. I had no experience hosting. I had no experience like of UK music. I had no like background or push behind me to do this, but I thought, oh, you know what, that might be fun. Like I'm gonna try that. Like, why not? So I applied and I met up with the guy who ran the platform and then met with another girl and we became like co-hosts and then we just did the show. Like we found a station and we did the show and it was like, this is it. So it was, I just think it was just supposed to be. Like I literally say, I don't even know how I got here. I found an advert on Twitter and I don't know. It was just, I saw it and I was like, yeah, sure.
Moral of the story, just go for it, right?
Try new things. Yeah. Like, because I could have ignored that, like, swipe past and been like, sure, whatever.
And look where you are now.
And then, and I never would have, like, got to where I am now. But only because I saw it and I thought, yeah, sure. And I sent an email, like a cold email. I don't know the person.
Yeah, those
They didn't
ones.
know me.
Yeah. Just a quick, hi. I did that. That's the same thing I did. That's what I ended up.
Like, you never know.
One day I was just scrolling. I was like, I wonder if they've got any voluntary work.
Like,
I said, I don't even want to be paid. I just want to be in.
I just want to be there. I just want to do it.
Do it for free.
Yeah, literally.
And just takes that one.
Now I'm paying David.
Now.
Trust me, I'll get paid. But look, I want to address the elephant in the room. I'm over here and I see that hair is looking glistening and shining. Girl. And I saw you walk in. I don't think you walked in like as beautiful as you are.
I did not.
As beautiful as you are.
I don't think
so bad,
you walked in that way.
I did not. Trust me. Trust me.
I'm not sure if we're gonna have any previews, but now would be the time to roll that. But I'm just saying. I'm mean.
He's mean.
Listen, I'm sure there's a journey behind it.
Yeah.
You know, take us back a little bit. Tell us a little bit about your hair because this is a hair podcast. So we want to know a little bit about your journey. You've obviously clearly got a busy lifestyle. So I'm interested to find out how all of this radio early in the morning, late nights. Girl, what are we doing? How are we doing it?
Should I start from the jump? Should I start
from the jump?
Take it back. Way back into time. Okay, so I feel like way back, my hair was relaxed from I was like young.
That is that should be like a comment in this podcast. We should just have that as like an opening statement.
By the way,
you know, like one of those adverts where you're trying to ask for money. Like if you just give money, like my hair was relaxed from birth.
I had perm. I had burns. I was.
Please help me. Trying to be $2.99 to go natural.
Listen, it's everyone's story, babe. That's how they start.
Yeah.
This is
mad.
sad. This has to stop.
And honestly, it's mad. I don't even know. And I'm gonna ask my mum actually, like, how old was I when she first relaxed my hair? And like, was she just like, I'm sick of this? Like, like, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't know what it was, but since I can remember, my hair was relaxed. And I've got photos of me when I was maybe like 7 or 8. My hair's relaxed, but I've got like pigtails, and it's like down to here. And I remember looking like, oh, I look really cute there, but it's like my hair's like slick, and it's like like a box, like the Black's a Box girl, and it's like in like a little twist, and it's really, really cute. And that's like my earliest thing that I can remember. My hair was relaxed from young, and then it was just relaxed and like just kept doing it, and whatever we was doing to my hair at the time, maybe like doing braids sometimes or like cane rows, but then it was like relaxed just to manage it. It wasn't relaxed because I wanted like
a style.
Yeah, it was just relaxed so it could be manageable.
Right. To you or to
my mum?
Right.
Always to the parents.
To my mum.
We got no choice in the matter.
Yeah. It's just like you sit down, you get your hair relaxed, and then I can brush your hair now, and it's like, okay, fine. And then I think when I got to like 15, I took over like my hair routine or whatever. Yes. So then, but I was still getting my hair relaxed every, what might have been like 4 weeks, 6 weeks, I can't remember, over and over again. And I had like leave out weave, that was my style. Okay. So I had middle part, leave out, long weave, like it was the vibe. It was cute.
Right.
I had like one bundle. I was very poor, so it wasn't that cute. But it was like I had like one bundle in my hair. Like, it was like, so big.
The poverty weave.
And it was like,
guys, for those who let me just honestly, can we explain
what the bundle means?
So the bundle is a
like
when someone says one bundle,
think of one like one.
When
bundle.
you think of
like a ponytail,
just like a ponytail, one to stretch the whole head.
One bundle.
Yeah, guys.
That's
one.
A skill, you know. Like
one
that's
shake.
A skill. I mean, any stylist.
I don't know. You can't move that hair. Don't move it. I've seen everything.
Any stylist that would take your money and give you your one bundle.
Oh, she was like, sure, run me the beat. Like, sure.
Sorry. So the stylists out there that do that, like, make your money.
Do you? But like,
it
was like,
wow, you felt the breeze in it. You know when
like always. I had a friend who used to be like, you should just get like 2, and I'd be like, she said it to me all the time in college. You should just get 2, and I'd be like, why? Like.
Those friends, boy.
I do love her.
Save you on the slide.
Shout out to Lauren. Like,
do you know my pocket? Like,
I couldn't afford it. I was like, okay, this costs like £50 for one bundle.
Yeah,
hell expensive.
No, it was.
So yeah, I had like leave out one bundle, middle part weave, relaxing like over and over again, and then obviously like straightening. So like my hair was just getting like this. Like shorter and shorter and shorter.
Because of breakage or?
Yeah, like breakage, and because I was just like straightening my hair and not taking care of my hair at all. So it was just like, okay, if I'm going out again, just sizzle the leave out over and over again. And then I think I started getting braids maybe when I was like 19. I tried braids again because I had braids when I was maybe like 11, 12, 13. And that was not, it was not the look then. It was not cute.
So let me just come in here, yeah? So this is one for the men. You see when your girl, all of a sudden, you see when you meet that first girl, yeah, and she's got braids? Be careful.
What do you mean?
Because I find that braids comes in when you girls are in dire, like, sometimes, not always, but you know when your hair's mash up, that's when you look run to. So that's what I'm saying to you guys. Be careful. You see that lovely braid that looks so sharp.
Slick.
But when she's ready to take that out, watch it.
Wow. well, I guess has a whole story that we need
to hear that.
We haven't finished the hair journey.
We haven't even started. Like, so I went back to braids again when I was maybe like 19, 20, I think, and it was like, oh, actually, braids are kind of cute again. Because like I said, when I was like 11, 12, they weren't it. Like, it was just a style to like, not bother my mum. It was like, okay, get your hair done, and then I do it every day.
There's a different level of braid. Let's be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
There's sexy braid and there's child braid. The parting might be a bit too big, and the braid
and then the braid is skinny at the bottom, so it's like big here, and then it just gets skinnier, and then it's just like you just look like you just
plaits.
It's just plaits. That's it. That's what it is. It was plaits, and then you level up and you get braids.
They want box braids.
Yeah. So I got braids again, and it was nice, and it was like, okay, cute, cool, this is cool. And then I met some friends when I was maybe like 19, 20. I used to do this game show for universities. We go around the UK and like put on the show for universities. It's part of my like presenting experience. I started there as well. Cool. But they were a lot of the girls were African girls, and they'd been doing braids. and they'd been doing natural styles.
Yeah.
And they'd stopped the relaxer years ago. And I was still relaxing my hair. But like, it wasn't for styles. It was just for management purposes. It was just so I could like, okay, cool. Now I can like play with it a little bit and then put my hair back in braids. So they were like, when are you going to stop this? Like, when are you going to grow up? Like, relaxing your hair. I was like, what do you mean I need to go get the creamy crack? I need it.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah. They were like, no, come on. Like, you can, and this is time when I think Instagram was like getting bigger. So like you could see so many styles and like, it was looking nice to have natural hair. And there was like length and there was curls and it was like, oh. And then there was like 3A, 4C, so you could learn more. Yeah. So they were like, come on, like now you can do more. There's more products, there's more stuff that you can learn about. You can actually do your hair now. So
this came from your black peers in uni?
Yeah, well, we were at the time of uni.
Okay.
They were friends that I made in the work that I was doing. So it took a little bit of like convincing and coaxing, and they were all natural. So they were like, hello, look, come on.
Yes.
It's fine, look at our hair, like it's nice. A little bit of convincing. So I was like, okay, fine, cool. Well, I'll let my hair grow out a little bit. I won't relax it. Yeah. And then we can do the big chop. I was like, I want to like grow it first, and then we can just chop the ends, like bit by bit, like take time.
A gradual big chop.
They were like, no, we're just gonna do it. Oh. So I let it go. I let my hair grow for maybe like, it must have been, there wasn't a lot of hair basically. I let my regrowth come through a little bit, and then we had like a hair party. So I've gone over to their house. We've done braids, whatever. We're getting the hair ready.
Sacrificial party.
That's what this
sacrifice.
Initiation party.
They parted my hair, and then they're cutting, then braiding.
Was there music? And
like, it was like, it's fine. I had jollof.
Someone held the chicken upside down.
I had food, music, it was fine, but they were parting, cutting, and then braiding quickly so I couldn't see it. They were like,
okay. And you know them Africans, they can really braid any piece of it if you got a centimetre hair.
So they sent me pictures of it like 3 years later. They were like, by the way, this is how short your hair was. And I was like,
3 years later.
Like, what?
Them people braid my beard and like, make it look lush.
It looked amazing. It was a proper like ritual though, because they like parted my hair, cut it, and then put the braids in straight away. Parted my hair, cut it, put the braids in straight away. And I was like,
so you never saw never saw the length?
No. Took the mirrors away.
This is a bit cultural. This is a bit deep,
No. It was like, it was good because I was like, I'm not ready to cut my hair off. Because in my head, it was like, because I had like length as a relaxed hair. My hair was like here.
Right.
So it was like, cool, regrowth and then length. So you just want to leave me with like this much hair. Like, what? I was like, not having it. So for them, they're like, cool, this is the only way we can do it.
They did it for you.
They did it for me. Yeah, it was the best thing ever. But I was like, this is mad.
I've never heard, like, I've been doing hair for a minute.
And you've never heard?
I've never heard.
So everybody just do big chop and then it's fine. They just.
But the whole initiation, the chicken, the music in the back. I'm just like, all to go natural.
No, I know.
I mean, there's ways to do it, but.
I needed it. I needed like.
I was waiting for you to tell me there was a pastor who came with oil.
Bless the room.
Parted the hair, put the oil in between.
A hair party. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a very good time.
And now you're natural.
And then since then, it's just like normal, same old. And I think my fear was like, my hair won't ever grow. Not it won't grow, but I was like, my hair's this long already. Why would I cut it off? Yeah. I had the length, but it wasn't good. It wasn't quality. It was just damaged.
Yes.
And then within like a couple of years, it was back to the same length that it was when it was relaxed. And I was like, oh, well,
hair grows.
Yeah.
But it was just the initial fear of doing something that you've been doing for so long.
Yeah.
With the relaxer and like it being so manageable, because I just didn't know how to deal with my hair in its natural state because I hadn't ever done it in my adult life.
Yeah, that's right.
So I was just.
Those were your hair angels.
Yeah. My fairy godmothers.
Yes.
My hair godmothers.
It wasn't your friends.
How's natural life?
Do you know what? Like I'm still learning, and I have like my good moments and like moments when I'm just like really lazy. So I feel like it's been maybe 5-6 years now that I've been natural, and I'm like, but I love my hair. Like I've got there. It's like, okay, this is my hair. This is what grows out of my head. So how can I not? But I'm still learning on how to make it the best possible and get to that point, because as much as I like love braids or when I want to do a weave or a silk press or whatever, it's like, okay, but really going on?
What's
really going on underneath it, which is what I'm still trying to get to grips with. But it's just the time for me.
Yeah. Well, you had a service with us today.
Yeah.
We did our Morells combination treatment. And we did a weave, guys.
We did.
You wouldn't
have
know.
a weave.
I know, right?
We have a weave. How was your service today?
It was and I'm not just saying this because cameras and the mics are on, but honestly, and you're sitting right in front of me. Honestly, it was amazing. It was. I think this is the first time I've ever been like asked questions about my hair, what I've been doing with my hair, or what like I feel about it. I've never been asked to like touch my hair because I'm just like, okay, yeah, cool, let's go. And I sit down and I'm like,
do your thing.
Anyways, yeah, like fix me, like help me. First time I've ever been like asked and like had a conversation with about my hair. So even now I'm like, okay, I feel a bit more equipped to like leave here and like do more with, because like I've, my like with my ends, like they just get a bit like coarse, like compared to the rest of my hair. I was like, so what? I just left that. It's just like, oh, this is my hair. But also, no, you can fix it.
Yeah.
You can like make it. You can make it right by doing the right things. But I just thought, okay, it's just my hair. It's just an annoying part of my hair.
How does your hair feel?
Great.
How does the weave feel?
Really.
Girl, you cute.
It feels really good. Like even after the treatment, it felt really good. Because when I wash my hair myself, it's never the same as obviously a salon because it's different. Yeah. But after the wash and the treatment, it was like, oh, because I just assumed that with my hair, it's only gonna feel like as the softest or the best it can be after it's been blow dried and straightened and like stretched to the T. But no, like I was sitting in that chair, my hair was still wet, and I was like, oh, okay,
yes,
cool.
And Shane done the black girl tap yet?
Yeah,
has anyone noticed that? She hasn't done that yet.
That's later. That's like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
later.
give it a second.
Too fresh for that.
I'm glad that you said amazing.
That. We do that here to educate and to include you in the service, so then you know what your hair should feel like. Yeah. And just that little bit of knowledge just means that you're a bit more clued up with the products that you're using, how to use it, and why your hair is doing certain things. Yeah. We discussed about there being heat damage. So at the salon, the first service we do is usually the consultation, treatment and trim to make sure that the hair is healthy. But for you, we did do a weave to protect your hair because we spoke about it being damaged, but we were able to use our treatment and a leave-in conditioner, a heat protection, give it a good blow dry, so then there was less heat added to your leave out, which gives it this natural flowy look that blends so well with the weave.
I didn't know you could I thought heat damage is heat damage, and to get rid of it, like you just have this to stop. But also you taught me today, I guess it's just the doing of before you put the heat on it. Like even the treatment, it's like my hair was already protected before we got to that stage. And I thought, okay, I can't ever straighten my hair again. I can't ever blow dry my hair again because it's just damage and I need to stop the damage. But it's like, no, there are ways around it. Yeah, it's the prep, which I didn't know.
Oh, well, we're glad to educate.
Yes, love
definitely.
to hear that.
For real.
Definitely.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Enjoy the weave.
I will. Trust me. Trust me, I will. I'm back.
Yes, so we were talking about just braids, weave, all of that stuff, but also what is your hair? What's the priority for your hair? Is it styling? Is it hair care? Or is it convenience?
For me...
You're busy.
Yeah.
How does it work? How are we doing? Tomorrow, we letting go of the hair care?
No. Moving forward, I've been educated today, so tomorrow we're going to move forward. Okay,
so what are we going to do?
Knowledge. I'm going to start with tonight. I'm wrap my hair tonight.
Yay.
I'm going to bed, and then I'm going to wake up feeling good. But for me, more time, it is convenience. I'm not going to lie. I wake up at 4:30 every day to go to work. So where like braids is the easiest thing for me, and I do love braids. Like I feel like braids look really cute on me, and I enjoy them. So braids is the easiest thing for me because it's like cool. You wake up, you're good to go. More time in terms of hairstyle. So my priority for hair is probably convenience. When I'm in my good
regime, hair regime.
Yeah, I might like give my head a little massage. I might like do whatever I can to like.
I'm dedicated
get
this
there.
week.
Yeah. I give a good 3 days, and I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna stimulate the follicles, and I'm gonna do some stuff. And then it might go out the window because I'm like, well, I had a late night. I was DJing last night. I ain't got time.
4:30 would make it go out the window.
Yeah, it's too much. So yeah, for me the priority is convenience, I guess, because I was saying to you earlier, if you wake up at 4:30, every minute is important. So if I've got to wake up 15 minutes earlier to do my hair, it's like, man. But yeah.
Own that. I think as 100%. Black women, own what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to say that right now hair care is not the priority. Because if it's not, it's just not.
If it's not,
it's not by force.
Yeah.
You know? And braids, if that works for you, I totally get it. Anyone that wakes up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work, definitely. However, I just say to you, maybe just put in an appointment every 3 months. Just so you do touch base with a salon. Yeah. So you are actually implementing some level of care.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
that's like 4 times a year. So I know you can make it.
I can make 4 times a year happen. At 52 weeks.
Exactly.
Come on, like, serious.
Think of the edges. Like, we get old. Things change. We want to hold on to what we got.
It's true. I can just like
Tarzan, boy.
Groups in and that.
Strands.
I need to make that a habit. Yeah.
And it is self-care and, just making sure that you schedule your needs for your hair in your busy diary. But definitely implementing some hair care. 100%. So with your hair stories, have you had any nightmare horror stories?
Nightmares. I mean, that big chop was a bit of a nightmare when I look back. When I look back at the pictures, I'm like, oh my God, my hair's
the fact that they had to show you 3 years later.
It was late.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I feel like I'm going to dream about that.
It was late. I'll find the picture and show you guce later. Like, I think my friend made like a collage of like my growth stages. It was like cute, but I'm like, oh my God, my hair was such a... I've had like bad braiding experiences before. One in particular, like I had a lady who did my hair, and it was like, I think it was like, again, it was convenience. It was like an auntie, and she just like was like available now, and I needed my hair done. Yeah, and it's like convenience. It's like, yeah, cool. Yeah. Get it done, and they're usually cheaper, and it's like quick. But she did my hair so tight, I had to take it out after like 4 days because like the next, like with braids sometimes it's like a little bit tight for like the day or the night or whatever, and then it eases.
Yeah.
Like the next day I was still in pain. The day after I was still in pain, and I looked at my scalp and it's like red and it's like flared up and it's like itchy and flaky. Had to come out because it was just so tight and like the nape of my head. And I thought, my hair's gonna fall out if I leave this in for any longer.
Yeah. 4 days.
Like
sat with
that. And I was just like, I just thought, okay, I'm being a baby. Like, come on, like this is braids. Like firm it.
Yeah.
And then it was like, actually, something's wrong.
But thankfully, you listened.
Yeah.
And you did, because a lot of people, you'd find that actually their hair could be feel like it's on fire. And just because one, maybe they've paid.
Yeah.
Or they love the style. Yeah. They would not, by any means, you could be putting nails and hammer to the head. They're keeping it.
I paid £20.
I sat down for 2.5 hours and it's like,
take it out once, you would do it again.
Do it again. Yeah.
You can't lose that £25.
You
could lose your whole hairline, you could lose patches in your head, but that £25, boy.
Wasn't like, not at all. That was just like, that was probably like my most horrific, because I remember being in so much pain and being like, what the hell is wrong?
What was your scalp like afterwards?
As soon as I took the braids out, it eased up maybe after a day or two, but it was like taking the braids out hurt. Because like, you just don't want to touch anything, but it's like, it was so tender.
Do you remember how much that service was?
Maybe like £50. Yeah, it was maybe like £50. And it was like, obviously, and because braids are an expensive hairstyle. So when you're a bit younger and you feel like you can save a bit of money and like a bit of time as well. Yeah. Because you move quick, but the quickness came at the cost of my sanity and my pain and everything. So it was like, cool, I saved a bit of money, saved a bit of time. I'm out of that there in 3 hours. Cool, let's go. Yeah. Not worth it at all.
Oh, wow.
Not worth it at all. That was horrible.
So tell us a little bit about a time where perhaps you have been totally satisfied with your hair. You've looked in the mirror and you thought, this is top notch. This is me.
This is good.
Apart from today, obviously.
Duh.
You know this is the moment.
This is the time. But if there were ever to be any other times.
If there was another time, small chance, but maybe. Go on.
I think, so one hairstyle I've been particularly happy with when I had faux locks. That was about a year ago. And I just feel like they just looked really good. And I felt like a goddess, and I felt like, you know, empress. Yeah, it just felt really, it just felt
Mama Africa.
Mama Africa in the road, you get stopped by the Rastas, and you're like...
It's when the men go, Nubian.
Yes, and you're like, me? I am the Nubian. I am.
I was once relaxed, but now...
I've come back to the light. I've seen the light. Like, you just feel so good with faux locks. Like, there's just something so, like, regal about them, and, like, you just feel like the queen.
So can I challenge you then? So... I should have probably put this in. When have you looked at when you've had maybe natural hair?
Yeah.
And looked at yourself and said, this is.
I don't know exactly when it was, like in terms of year or how long ago it was, but there was a time after I'd gone natural.
Yeah.
And I feel like I washed my own hair and I clocked what to do. I'd washed my own hair and I might have like put it in 8 sections. I might have put it in 6. I might have used a detangler and a comb. I might have used this conditioner. I might have used more. I don't know what it was, but there was something, and I was like, oh,
right.
It's not difficult. It's not unmanageable. It's actually fine. I just need to know what to do with it.
Love that.
And I remember like getting out the shower, like, oh, and like drying my hair and being like, oh, so this is not gonna break my arm. It's not gonna like annoy me. It's not tough.
Difficult.
Yeah, it's not difficult at all.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to do. So that was, I think a point when I was like, man, like this is what I'm meant to get to. And that's what it was. It was just knowing what to do.
I think we've been sold that narrative.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to ourselves, right?
Yeah, but no, but I think it comes from childhood.
Yeah.
That,
it does.
you know, coming from a relaxing background, it's like there must be a reason why your hair needs relaxing.
Yeah, like because
parents did the most when they were doing your hair. They were sweating beams.
And like keep still when you're like, but you're hurting me because you're not doing it right.
It's like in the field.
Yeah, just going at your head, you know, your head, and I'm 6 and you're pulling my hair out.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't know what to do either. And like it's just all a mess.
Maybe it goes back to slavery. No, this is serious.
Can I just say, this is a hair podcast. I'm laughing and my lace, I can't laugh too hard because the lace would like the glue.
So just like,
no, I'm just being honest. You know, sometimes
keep it chill.
You see someone laugh.
That's what you're doing right now. You're just checking that it's still there.
Yeah.
I'm having a moment
That's
right
so
now.
Funny. just push it forward. It's okay. That is jokes.
It's bad. We're going off track. Okay. So that was I love that. I think that's really important. That your moment was that it was a time where you actually clocked that actually I can have natural hair and it's not going to be painful. It's not going to hurt my hand. It's not going to. I love that. I think that's great.
Yeah, that's probably it for me. Like, and that was like I was like, wow, like just literally like, wow. Okay.
I think most people are having that experience this time around with their natural hair.
Yeah.
Because of all the information that we have. There are salons that care for hair too. And there's a lot of information out there that you can do your research and learn techniques. And I love that you said you don't know if it was 6 sections or 8
sections or how many. So for me, when I wash my hair, I usually have to put it in like 4 and then do section by section. So it's like, I can't just take my hair out the hairband, jump straight in the shower, and then wash my hair or whatever. Like, I've got to take my time and do bit by bit, or whatever works for me. It is that. But yeah, I don't know. Before it was, I just didn't know what to do.
I think the 90s Head and Shoulders advert had us full, thinking that we could wash.
Yeah, just
in
wash
one hole, the afro in one hole.
Like no, that's not how it works. No, doesn't and then you're like, done. No.
You could try it, but I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't believe in wash and go.
No.
Not for everyone, no.
Not for everyone.
Some people have to wash and stay home and then go.
Takes time. It takes time.
You know, some people, it's, that dream is being sold to everyone. And I think there's a certain...
It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes I want to try it. And then, like, I feel like I get out and I'm like, just dry your hair.
Yeah,
like,
because that go will make you think that you can go. But by the time it's reversed...
And it's like...
yeah. That's the problem.
I haven't had any alcohol.
Oh, God.
I love it.
Yeah, that go would make you think that you can go.
Anyway, I'm gonna be the one who's had the alcohol and be grown. I'm gonna be grown in this situation. So listen, tell us a little.
We've all seen it. Sorry.
She's like,
I'm done.
She's done. So listen, so you're in the industry. It's a busy and fast paced. Tell us a little bit about, you're a black girl. I don't know what the industry's like. Is it quite multicultural? Is it quite diverse? Have you got any stories to tell us about? I mean, don't tell us. I don't want you to go on tomorrow and someone phone call. We've seen your interview on Morells, and you are shocked.
Just don't say your names.
Give us some industry experience. You're now in with the in crowd. You've gone from perhaps where you might be able to have your hair in a head tie in the back of somewhere. Now you're going up to big offices with Jennifer, John, all of those. You're sitting beside Sally and Karen.
Yeah.
Are you conscious? Are you aware of your hair when you're in those environments? What's it like to be in? I guess you're more in that core. I don't know how you call. I don't know what you call that environment.
So I guess for me,
you're like a celeb, babes. You're a celeb.
No, I say
celeb.
I hate it. I just don't know. I guess. So where I work is a corporate building.
Right.
So the building is full of members of staff who, will run the accounts, will run HR, will run the commercial side, will run the business of running radio. And then obviously there's like studios of radio presenters and like the quote unquote talent who do the radio presenting job.
Right.
So yeah, it's like a mismatch in the building of like, as talent, as the radio presenters, you are, especially as breakfast, I feel like I could run in pajamas and my headscarf and no one would look at me any crazy.
Okay.
Like, because I do a breakfast show and I'm not like, it's kind of cool to be a bit quirky.
Live? By the way, is there visuals?
Yeah, there's visuals. You can get visuals. Yeah.
Okay.
So I could go in my pajamas and my headscarf and it would be like, okay, hi Shayna. It'd be like, hey, okay, it's fine.
Right.
So for me, like in that job, in that building, it's like, I am who I am. I've taken out my braids in the studio before.
Go on.
Like, I've like, me and my co-host.
You did the whole thing to take out,
yeah. Like in between links, I'm like, come on, like trying to get the comb and like my co-host would help me. Like we've done each other's hair in the studio before because when I first started the job, the breakfast show, we were two black women who were a double header. So it's like, we know what it's like to be black women. So we're going to be black women.
Was that important?
For us to do?
For you to be with another fellow black. Was that important? And would it be a different experience if you were with maybe a Caucasian person?
It would have definitely been a lot different.
I don't think you would have taken your hair out.
I would have taken my hair out.
You would have?
I would have taken my hair out. Yeah, I would have taken my hair out. But I think that's come from the comfortability of having a black female co-host. So maybe in the start, like I'm like, maybe I wouldn't, and then I would have.
Yeah.
But having that comfortability to know that actually, like, hello, I need to take my hair out, or hello, I need to do my hair, or whatever. That came quite naturally to us and then I think we kind of taught a lot of people in the building as well what it is like to be a black woman with black hair.
I was going to say that. No,
because they don't.
Going to jump in and say that. So do you think because you guys are the talent that you could do that? If you were to work on the other side.
Yes.
Do you think you could do that as well? That's my point.
Yeah, you're right. Because of the quote unquote talent.
Yeah.
It's like kind
that's
of
the talent.
It's a bit like that's the talent. Not to say that's not what it's like just in the building, but I think it's just when you're the quote unquote celebrity.
Yes.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you and what do you need and what do you want? X, Y, and Z. So I don't know what it's like to work in like a corporate building. I've never worked in a corporate building, but from my side, it's like, okay, cool. Well, but then again, we have like I have had to teach like a lot of people about certain things because they'll take a picture of you and be like, oh, can you put your hair back to how it was 2 weeks ago?
I'm done.
And then you're like, I'm sorry, what?
Firstly, what style was that?
Yeah, what was that? How would you like me to do that? That's impossible. Like, it's actually impossible. Wow. Or can you, I've never asked to like have a certain hairstyle or like have a typical hairstyle or anything like that, but people don't really understand what it takes to do your hair. So if it's like, okay.
Doing that stuff, they haven't learned from this.
So we need to educate. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. David sounds stupid. I'm being silly. We need to educate. How do you educate people?
Do you?
And do you? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel like it's... It's difficult. No, I'm just trying to think. It's difficult because it's like, do I really have to educate you? Should I be the one to go out of my way and take time out of my day to sit you down and tell you this, and that, and what you should know and what you should know, what you shouldn't say, what you shouldn't touch, like what you shouldn't quote on, what you shouldn't call me because I'm not Rihanna. I just have new hair today. Like, do I have to take my time and do that, or can you do that by yourself as an adult? Can you work that out? Yeah. Can you figure it out? I think just by being, I think you'd hope that people would learn just by being and learning.
But being authentic.
Being authentic, yeah. Being like you, being black, being brown, being a woman, being a man, being whatever. Like authentically, you'd hope that people would get it and learn and just see and be like, and ask questions if they want to ask questions and whatever they need to do to learn themselves. Because I don't.
You okay for people to touch your hair?
No.
Okay.
That's it. That's full stop.
No. I once had a girl. Yeah, one time I came in. I had one of my other jobs, like an old partner job that I had, and I had like like I had like maybe like 6 cameras going back, and they were like long. And she was like, "Oh my God, I love your hair. I just want to like giddy up, horsey." And she pulled my hair and was like, "Oh!" And I was like, and then but everyone else was like, "What did you just do?" But everyone else who was white were like, "What did you just do?" And she was like, "What? It looks so." And I was like I had to lean back and leave. I was like, I cannot deal with you.
I'm talking loudly in the microphone. I'm still leaning back.
I was like, did you? I had to leave. I had to go.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
I had to go.
Yeah.
But
giddy up. Faster, essay. Faster.
It's like,
this just
happened to me. This just happened.
They never know when to stop. They'll go on, Oh, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. John, look what I'm doing to...
Wow. She would have kept on going. She would have kept on going.
This is what I'm saying. You would be doing horsey around the office.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had that.
She was crazy.
With your braids.
My good braids,
Good braids.
My good braids.
Yeah,
I pay money. I knew... Okay, yeah.
We just, you see, as a people, we just have to forgive because...
You just have to leave the room.
Yeah.
Because
I heard that.
I couldn't,
Wow.
It was a lot.
Yeah. I don't know how you even think that that's okay to do, and how do you begin to teach someone that thinks that that's okay?
Yeah, then how do you say you can't do that to me? Because you'd be like, why? Right. You're like, oh, so now I have to sit you down and explain.
Go for a whole history lesson. What we've gone through.
I don't teach you anymore. I haven't got time. Yeah, it's long.
Oh gosh, wow.
It's long.
Radio now has taken, like when we used to listen to radio back in the day, we just know the voice. But now radio stations are being streamed live. So we get to see you guys as well as listen to you guys. Yeah. So for me, I just find it's amazing that we can, one, do that. But two, now, do you have to be a bit more cautious about what you look like?
For me, personally, no.
Fine, naturally fine.
No.
I woke up like this.
I believe, I don't know, ask my boyfriend, but I think I'm a very low maintenance babe. Like I feel like I'm very like chilled, relaxed, whatever.
So your Nando's not sexy fish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like, it's just like
he's gonna marry you.
Hurry up. Again, convenience is my life. Like anything convenient is whatever. And I feel like because I'm never like makeup and like getting done up is like fun, but it's not an everyday thing for me. So I like to look like what I look like. So when
that's rare.
Yeah, I mean, everybody likes a little bit like a little bit of an enhanced, like maybe like concealer if you look really tired, or like some powder or whatever. But I just feel like where I'm on radio 5 days a week, and at any point, like there could be content, there could be something, a guest could come in, and it's like, okay, if I look good on the days that we have interviews and that's it only. What about the Instagram story? Or what about when I'm on the road walking out, like to go home at 10:30 in the morning, and everyone's like, damn, is that what she looks like? Wow, she didn't look like that on Instagram, or like, she didn't like that when she was talking to so-and-so. Yeah, it's like, it's not even worth it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, obviously, of course, it's not, I like wear decent clothes, or I'll wear like gym wear. I might do my edges for some interviews, I might not. I might put on powder for some interviews, I might not. Yeah. It's literally just like, depending on what I feel like. And maybe viral tendency of certain guests.
Right.
If like the other day we had Stormzy in and I was like, I'm gonna put on some powder just because I know this might actually go somewhere. Not because I care too much about like him seeing what I like or whatever, but it's like maybe I should just cover up this one little blemish. Maybe it's one little blemish I should just cover up because it might go viral.
Because it's Stormzy, you got the lashes glued.
No. That's dogs. That's doggy. But it's like broken the chair. Yeah, but I feel like it adds even more so of your listeners engaging with who you are as a person. Because if you're in the studio as you are right now, say on the radio, I'm wearing my pajamas. Me and my co-host will be like, so today I'm wearing clothes I didn't iron because I woke up late. Like, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I am who I am.
Yeah.
And that gives you a connection to your audience.
Love that.
Because they're like, okay, Shayna is the type of person that can be late sometimes. She doesn't iron her clothes. She only wears black. Like, whatever it is, it's like, cool, I know her now. And they see that. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same person. So you can't be being real here and then not being somewhere else. It doesn't make no sense. And then people are going to be like, oh, well, that's dumb.
So we're just at season 1, right? Okay, so we're new to this.
Are we?
We'll talk to you about hair. We could know about hair all day, every day.
Yeah.
But we're new to this. Okay,
Yeah.
presenting.
We need help.
We need your help. Give us some advice.
Well, presenting, interviewing, I feel like you just need to have fun.
Right.
I feel like you just need to have fun. Make sure the person you're talking to is comfortable. They're also having fun, having a good time. And it's like questions are always be prepared, obviously. Like questions are great.
Yeah.
But then when you can go off topic sometimes and kind of react to what they've said, then it's like, oh, you're actually, because sometimes it's hard to, for example, when we do interviews on my station, something we have like a really tight time limit.
Right.
We'll have 10 minutes and you've got to ask all these questions and you've got to also be responsive and interactive and like make them feel like I'm listening to you, I am, but next question, like it is tight. So I guess where you can just be like free and just let the conversation flow and then find your way back into
and has that taken time for you to get to that point to perfect that, getting into 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is?
Yeah, definitely. And that comes with, when you have like time constraints, it comes with a lot of help from other people. So we have a producer who will be typing in our document like, wrap it up. And you're like,
we might need that, guys.
Your producers are like, nudge you along.
Screen,
yeah, it comes with experience. But I think you guys are doing amazing. Like, I feel really comfortable. I feel really happy. I feel really good.
Welcome.
And that's what you want from a guest. So
we want to know more about you. I love that you're on radio.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? 10 years from now, what are you doing now? What else are you doing?
So, okay, well, like I guess a general day for me would obviously be radio in the morning. And then after that, usually it's like...
What time do you start and finish, by the way? Sorry.
Show starts at 6:30, finishes at 10. So we get there for about 6, and then we leave the building maybe about 11 after like post-show meetings, interviews, talks about plans and whatnot. So about 11, usually I'd finish with radio.
So you still got your day.
Yeah. That's
nice.
what I love doing breakfast because one, it's the best show on any radio.
Yes.
And 2, you've got your whole day. And you're up, you've started your day already, you feel good to go.
That's right.
So usually by like 11, 12, it's like, okay, I'm going to the gym. So like whatever gym I'm going to, whether it's like spin or Pilates or gym, like it's like, cool, done that by like 1, feeling good. And then it will be...
Spinning, Pilates and gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, either one of...
That's
She actually just tried to just throw that in like it's nothing.
a little
light
something. A little light something.
Wow. What do you do with your hair?
So I'm saying the braids.
Okay, all right, okay, braids. Yeah, I get it.
Because I used to teach spin for about 2 years. The braids was like a lifesaver because I was just like constantly, you're just like, I used to teach like 5 classes a week.
Wow.
So it was like consistent. I'm just getting exercise and sweaty. So just put the braids up.
You just
I say gym and start sweating. When I say gym, I start sweating. When I say spin, when I say spin, under my arms start sweating. Like
if I wasn't
there's an allergy there.
a radio presenter, I would be a spin instructor.
Oh really?
Like I feel like I'm gonna go back to that when I'm like 40.
What did you like about it?
Oh, there's just something about.
Oh, there's nothing like
Is that the bike where you're just,
you know?
It's a little like an old.
Yeah,
It was gonna be me. Yeah, it's gonna be me. It's like it's just a stationary bike in a dark room with loud music, and it makes no sense. But it's like for me, it's the best release. You know, people say exercise is like their mental escape or like their release. That's like my release. I don't spin anymore for exercise. I spin for like my 45 minutes of my time. It's just like. like I feel when I leave there, I'm like, oh, that was so good. That's so what I needed.
Oh, right. I'm gonna do.
It's like class. Like find like a nice one.
What's not okay?
Doing what?
Some of them are a bit meaty.
I'm gonna do something.
But you rollerblade, like it's like I mean, like you exercise, like it's like
she's already spinning.
But I want that feeling. The feeling,
it's like nice. It's nice. It is good.
I'll try it once. Try it once,
and it's like 45 minutes. The room's dark. You can't do anything but
why is it
spin
dark?
the back. I think it's part of the atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
Like, so the one,
it's like a club, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Right on the
it's loud, and you're like,
it could work for me.
It's so sick.
Yeah. And something about voiceovers you was talking about.
Yeah. So rest of my day. Sorry, I really got sidetracked. The rest of my days will be after the gym, whatever. Spin blah blah blah. I'll do some voiceover work that I'm trying to get more and more into. So that would be like a couple of hours of voicing an ad or voicing narration or whatever it is, which I'm quite new to, and I'm learning so much, and I'm doing like trading for it as well. Something that I really want to get more into, one, because it's very lucrative, and two, why the hell not? Like I really enjoy it, and it's fun to do different things.
Can you grab one of those bottles up there?
Yeah.
The Morells bottle. I just want to hear the voice. Grab one of the Morells bottles for me. Can you see what it says on the front?
Yeah.
Can you give me that as an ad, please? I just need to hear. Or
we'll pay you in hair
just
treatment.
Just make it up. Yeah, just make it up. Do something. Make it sound sexy and fun.
Okay.
We're going to have loads of old men.
We might have to use it, you know.
Okay. Morells. All right. Morells. Treatment number 2. Combination treatment. 8 ounces. 236 milliliters. Morells.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about. So 10% if you want to book, come to Morells, our agent. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
Yeah, so I want to get more into that, which I think will be really good. Eventually, I want to voice a cartoon.
I knew you was going to say that.
Yeah, I would love to voice a cartoon.
I can see you as a rabbit.
So sick. Yeah, anything like silly and cute, like anything. I'll be Peppa Pig. Like, be anyone.
No, babes, we went too far. I took you to a rabbit. You took yourself to a pig.
Actually, I don't even eat pork.
Yeah, let's keep to the rabbit.
I thought of like a brown tan pig. Like there was
a brown tan pig.
Like there was some ethnicity with this.
You didn't have no drink.
You know the Peppa Pig girl, yeah? The Peppa Pig girl, she retired at like 17 years old.
What?
Yeah, the Peppa Pig girl. That's what I'm saying. The Peppa Pig girl made some money. That's what I'm saying.
I'll do Peppa for
she
that.
Retired. Yeah, she retired like young because she was just rolling in it. I thought, okay, cool.
Wow.
I want to be Peppa too, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the training? Where's
I take my job.
There's enough for us all with the budget.
It's true. Yeah, voiceovers eventually one day. That will be like the goal, the aim. And I want to open something, maybe put this degree to use, but I have opened something of my own. I was saying to you, maybe like a bookshop of some sort or like a bar lounge thing, something. I want to have something of my own. And then I want to do radio forever. That's how I would do radio forever.
Ask you, because there are probably a lot of listeners, a lot of young people, old people who probably found themselves in maybe jobs or careers where they think, you know what, this is just so not me. Mm-hmm. Like what advice, because a lot of people that we have and we interview on the show, it seems that you guys are just living the dream. Mm-hmm. I would say I'm living the dream as well, actually. I'm in my dream job, but I've made a decision. What was it for you that got you to that point that thought, you know what, I'm just going to do me. I'm not going to do, because you studied business.
You
should have and could have gone into business.
Yeah.
You know, the parent pressure, what made you say, no, I'm actually going to do radio?
I think you said it. I just wanted to do me. And I don't even know how I was able to do that, because in doing what you want to do, obviously there comes the no money, or the people, like my mum used to be like, why are you going to radio? Like, why? You have a degree. And I used to be like,
talk to those people, because there are those people out there.
You just have to do what makes you, you have one life. And it's very easy to get caught up in, okay, cool, I've got to pay the bills. And sometimes you get to a point where, you know, you have responsibilities, and there's not time or chance or opportunity to do things that you might want to do, or you might have wanted to do. But you have one life to live, and you get put on this earth for like a short amount of time in relation to everything else. Yeah. So it's like whatever you can do to make you happy. And even if you can't do your dream job, like, okay, cool, maybe that's not it for you anymore. Maybe, you know, you have the kids, you have the house, you have the life that you have to live. But is there something that you can do for yourself that's going to give you something
Love that.
that you can be happy with? And maybe it's a spin class. Maybe it's a walk a day. Maybe it's something I always...
It's not always big, is it?
It's not always have to be big. No,
dream,
like
right?
at all. You can literally do one little thing a day that will just make you happy. And there's something that will feed your soul. Like some people don't know what that is. And that's like tough and that's scary, because if you're just, you know, doing the same old routine, whether it's like going to work or taking care of this person or doing that, whatever, it's difficult, it's hard, and you might not have time to figure it out. But there's something that will feed your soul and that will make you happy. And it could be something so small. It could be something really big. But if you get the chance to do it, and you can do it, try and do it. Just do it, because you have one life to live. And it's like, man, you don't want to look back and be like, that was the time, or I could have done that, or if I just did this for the last 6 months, I would have been at this point. Yeah. So one life, just try and do what you can that makes you happy.
I love that, and I love your whole journey. And you say that you floated, but you was active.
Yeah,
you was doing
I was.
And
there's floating, and then there's staying in your bedroom. You don't wash.
Yeah.
Eating, we're not talking about that float.
No. It wasn't when I was like younger.
Float.
Yeah,
man.
I say I was floating, but when I kind of look back at the things that I did before, maybe I got like my main paying radio job, it was like a lot. I used to obviously do breakfast show on my other station, and then I was working at a gym and a nightclub, and I was teaching spin.
There we go.
So I was like doing all these things. I was hustling, and I was working really hard, and I was getting like 4 hours sleep, but I was like off the radio because I want to do radio. Like I want to be on the radio, so I'm going to do on radio, and I'm going to do this. And then you just do all these things. So it's at the time, it's like, oh, I'm just doing all these things, but it got to where I needed to get to. And that was the purpose. That was the point. So yeah, floating was like floating's the term, but it's like...
No, but I think that we do that as women.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can downplay what we're doing, and I don't think that was floating at all. And I keep bringing it up because I do that myself.
Breaking hearts in the meantime.
You downplay.
Floating and breaking hearts. We got some evening questions to ask, don't we? Because the night time has come.
Yes. Fun questions. Okay.
Can I ask the first one?
Oh, go ahead,
sure.
David.
So... It's evening time. Set the mood. The lights are low. I wish we could lower the lights. Your man's there.
The real man is there.
He's ready.
Okay.
You're ready. You go to the closet. Is it the t-shirt and panties, or is it the special corner? Like sometimes those corners are so small, you know.
It's just string in the corner.
It's the one we don't wash, because when we have to untie it after the wash, it's mad.
Got to hand wash it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Which one do we go to? Are we going to the t-shirt and panties, or are we going to lingerie? What are we saying?
It's the t-shirt. Like, come on, look at me. It's the t-shirt. I am
low maintenance.
I'm not like, babe, I'm sorry, but I'm not, hey.
Is it Earth Day we go in there?
Like people they don't look like cool. You can wear
Men
this and wear that. It's like, whatever.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you. We don't care.
Like it's like,
100%. We don't care.
You could do the most.
Yeah, past that. Skip that bit, man.
Yeah, it's like, well, we'll just take up. Remove the
way.
Yeah, it's in the way.
We asked that to everybody here, and your answer so far is in line with the male species. Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah,
take it off.
Take it off.
Take it off.
It's for us.
I wish I was a for me, babe. Like, cause I feel like you're the corner. You're the one in the corner
with the strings.
Yeah, you're in the corner.
And the man don't care.
Does not care.
You just hop up with it.
Hasn't even seen.
It's like, oh right, like
the light hasn't even put on to see.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, yeah.
And this one is doing the best poses, the most.
It's there.
Come
on,
let's
go.
Doesn't even see me. You might see it in the morning when it's.
And he's like, oh right, is that new? Yes.
I had it on last night.
I was wearing, babe. That was me.
T-shirt.
I'll just put the t-shirt on then and see what happens. Yeah.
Like
you might
that.
notice it, you know. You might actually notice.
What else do we have to ask?
We have to ask. If you was on a desert island and you had these two options, would you pick petroleum jelly or olive oil to take with you?
This is a trick question, because why would I pick petroleum?
You'll be surprised. You know how much things petroleum jelly is in?
I'm gonna pick the olive oil.
Okay, cool. I like that for you.
That's good. That's your Jamaican side. You always think about it, fish.
Yeah, like, what am I gonna cook? What? Like, yeah.
See?
So
I told you.
I'm gonna make some fish.
I told you. My mind, I thought something else.
he picked petroleum jelly.
I picked petroleum jelly. You went straight to the. Do you see why men and women were different?
Yeah, we're very different people.
We're
very
different.
people.
I said petroleum jelly. You were thinking about cooking.
Yes.
That's why men and women are different.
We are.
That's why it's necessary to have a woman in your yard.
Yeah.
Because you think small.
Oh yeah. We will have a tub.
I
can see us
on the desert island.
On the desert island, you know.
Me and my
Pure
tub jelly.
petroleum nastiness.
I'm ready.
Yeah, anybody come fight me.
You don't think about
We've got to cook. We might need to put something in
I
our
love
hair,
that.
and cream
I
our
love that.
skin, and
That's
just
so funny.
have small.
I was like, this must be a trick question. Right?
Listen, you'll be surprised what people say. The reason why I asked that question is because petroleum jelly is in a lot of the products for our hair.
Ah.
So you didn't think about hair though, did you?
Yeah, but like you can use the oil for your hair.
Okay.
Olive oil is way better than petroleum jelly.
Yeah. I just feel, the thought of putting, I know probably it's in
It's
so many
everywhere.
products, but the thought of just putting jelly in it's like,
You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
People swear by that. You know, there's a few people that still use that. Next question.
hit me.
So, as a natural lady, I just want to ask you, what's the worst thing that you could have? Dry hair or dry scalp?
Dry
Yeah.
scalp.
Okay.
Dry scalp.
Yeah.
I think dry hair scalp like would be more irritating.
Yeah.
Like on a person, like you just feel it more. Dry hair is obviously not good either, but like put it in braids, you'll never see it.
Oh,
Put it in braids.
I'm joking. That is what I'm going to
say that slowly.
Before I came in here today.
Can I say that slowly so people heard?
That is what I would have said
If you
before.
put it in braids, you would never know if the hair is dry.
That's what I would have said
Because you won't see the
before
hair.
I came in here today. But now I've
You
learned.
know better.
I know better.
I love that. When I
Yeah,
see you in
combination
braids,
treatment.
girl, I'm going to be like, make sure your hair's
Fine,
hydrated.
innit? Underneath them braids. Make sure. Yeah, dry scalp.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
love that answer.
Yeah.
No, I love that. And I love the truth behind it. I know a lot of people are hiding their hair problems away. And sometimes that's just what you got to do until you know better. And that's okay. No we do not judge at this salon. We welcome everyone throughout their hair journey. We want to care for your hair and get you loving your hair and understanding what you need to do. And if that's what you need to do for the time being, do it. But when you're ready to care for your hair, you come to Morells. Then on that note, we want to give you a gift.
A gift?
We have a gift.
Always, baby.
I love
shower
that.
gifts here.
So we did a combination treatment for you. We've got 2 treatments, our home treatments. So one is the combo, one is the maintenance, and we've got a whole package for you.
Oh, thanks, gang.
So please care for your hair at home.
I will. I will. Like I said, like now I know. Now I'm educated.
Yes.
I can do these things.
You've paid for it because we're going to use your voice for the advert of the Morells thing
See
now.
that? So, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
So when you get your voice, you'll be like that. What?
Hold on a minute.
Hold on a minute.
Use my voice. It's all good. You can have it.
With a Karen on camera.
If you dare put a Karen to my voice. Dare.
I would listen. If that happens, I've sold the business. It's nothing
It won't
to do
me.
with me.
It won't me.
Like, it's nothing to do with whoever works here.
My idea, we make money.
Oh my God, terrible.
Thanks, guys.
So here's the gift that I have for you.
Oh, this is so cute.
I have something extra which I was told not to say, but I'm going to say it. And the reason why I'm going to say it is because you said that you're low maintenance, and I'm encouraging that you be a little bit more high maintenance. By tying your hair at night. There's your headscarf.
Oh,
and then we've got your
guys.
lovely
So cute
package with
Very
your 2
cute.
treatments. I know, right? Looks professional.
Yeah.
Looks legit.
Serious stuff. Like, man.
That's for you, darling.
Oh, this is
Please
amazing. Thank you,
give us
guys.
your feedback on how those treatments work for you.
I will. So how often do I need to use them?
So our treatments work as a treatment, not a conditioner.
Yeah.
So your maintenance treatment is to maintain the health of your hair. When your hair is doing well, it's healthy, you maintain and you use that monthly.
Yeah.
And whenever you're having issues, you would use the combination treatment.
The one we did today?
Yes.
Yeah.
And combos should be used every 2 weeks until the issues have gone. And then you go to the maintenance once a month. Yes.
Got it.
So it's implementing hair care. Even though your hair is doing well, you've still got a level of care in between your services. And use it before and after your braiding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Right,
Don't go back to auntie.
No, well, I mean,
there's no treatment for that one.
No.
No saving.
Can I just say
Never
something?
Again.
We have nothing wrong with aunties. It's aunties' view with hair. Like, it depends on how she views hair.
Yeah.
So if she cares for what she's doing and she cares that she's not pulling your edges out,
Yeah, we love those aunties.
then we love those aunties.
We love them.
But if it's auntie who is trying to pull every strand that doesn't even need to be pulled, that is not even, it's designed to just lay down, and she's trying to catch that in the braid, we don't. Anything that causes pain,
it's not it.
It's not it. We don't need to be in pain for our hairstyles. So where can we find you?
Yeah, we want to stalk.
So social media, all my handles, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok as well.
Okay, check you out.
At Shayna T Marie.
Lovely.
Spell it, because some people are challenging.
Okay, got you. SHAYNA.
Yeah.
TMARIE.
Love that.
So those are the socials. On radio as well, of course. Capital Xtra. Monday to Friday, 6:30 till 10 a.m. The Breakfast Show, myself and Robert Bruce. And then Friday night as well, myself in the mix from 11 p.m. till 1 a.m. I play dancehall, hip hop, and R&B mostly.
On what?
I do.
What?
I play the Badman tunes as well.
Oh, okay.
You play the dirty?
I'll be listening.
Badman.
What time is this?
Whiny.
I didn't know. I didn't have you as a Badman tune player.
I'm the bust up all the blanks in the dance.
I won't be participating in that.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
I will do that.
We'll be on the wall.
Badness.
Nothing
on top of the speaker, ready to jump down. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Friday nights on Capital Extra.
Love that.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and thank you everybody for listening. Share, comment, subscribe.
Do it all.
Do it all.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
Really good.
Thank you.
Good.
Bye.
Thank you.